The DonutSMP is one of the biggest YouTuber Minecraft servers out there right now, regularly home to thousands of concurrent players. But what if I told you the server wasn't so perfect after all? Dr. Donut was a small Twitch streamer, and as we all know,
Twitch is, by design, by far the most difficult platform to grow on.
So in order to get more viewers on his Twitch streams, he began posting content on other social media platforms like TikTok and YouTube. He started posting all sorts of different Minecraft content, including highlights from his stream, Bed Wars, and more. Looking back at these videos, it really seemed like he was just trying to upload whatever content he could to go viral. But sadly, none of it really seemed to be working. However, that was all about to change. At the beginning of 2021, Dr. Donut officially released the DonutSMP, a public hardcore Minecraft server where if you die, you get banned from the server. The server's initial launch would end up going really well and gave him tons of new and original content to produce. Now, instead of making a bunch of random Minecraft content, he began constantly streaming the DonutSMP, doing things like teleporting to his viewers on the server to rate their bases.
By the way, I rate this base a 9 out of 10.
Participate in some PvP, and more. These sort of viewer interactions would often later be turned into content for his TikTok and YouTube channel, both of which would explode in popularity over the coming months, resulting in over 800,000 followers on his TikTok, over 600,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, and thousands of new people actively playing on the server in hopes of being in a video. So if Dr. Donut's channel is thriving and his Minecraft server is a massive success, then what's the issue? If we take a look at the DonutSMP shop, it becomes quite obvious that the DonutSMP is a pay-to-win Minecraft server, given the fact that there's only one type of item for sale on the store, one that is extremely common amongst other Minecraft servers of this nature: crate keys. The reason crate keys are so popular amongst pay-to-win servers is because they usually contain insanely overpowered items, which allow new players to totally skip the long process of obtaining gear normally, and become insanely rich on the server for just a few dollars. Now yes, while the idea of new players paying their way to the top is a pretty hated concept in the multiplayer community, getting what seems like full enchanted netherite armor, an enchanted sword, an elytra, and more for just a few dollars seems like a pretty fair and reasonable deal, all things considered. However, the problem reveals itself when you realize the crate only grants the user one item out of everything that's advertised. This is straight up gambling, as while you technically could receive a shiny new diamond sword, with that same crate key you could also receive a stack of sugarcane. And every time the player gets an unlucky item, it's always made to seem like they were so close to winning something good. Maybe just one more crate will give them the item that they wanted. And it's this constant illusion of hope that drives the player to spend more money, while simultaneously helping the DonutSMP bring in thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in sales in the process.
Yes, you will 100% make way more money. Yeah, if I get a job. If I become a doctor, I'm gonna make like 10 times less than what I make now.
As controversial as these practices are, things like loot boxes and other microtransactions are still pretty common in a lot of other big video games. If you think about it, so many people have spent thousands of dollars on CSGO crates trying to get a special knife. Let's go! However, the difference between a game like that and the DonutSMP lies within their player base. Games like CSGO typically have more mature players, whereas most of the players on the DonutSMP come from the TikToks and the YouTube shorts that Dr. Donut uploads, which are generally catered to a way younger audience, one that may not be smart enough to realize yet that they're essentially getting scammed, and instead spend their hard-earned money, or steal their parents' credit card, on these relatively useless items. But what if they didn't have to? What if I told you there was seemingly another way to get insanely rich on this server without having to spend any actual money? While researching this video, I stumbled upon a bunch of these DonutSMP giveaway Discord servers. These servers have no affiliation with the official Discord server itself and claim to run giveaways for things like money on the DonutSMP. The way that almost all of these servers operate is through an invite reward system. These type of servers are completely against Discord's terms of service, as they also capitalize off the innocence of younger members in order to get as many people into the server as possible. While the exact reason why these people are doing this is unclear, it could be so the owner could potentially sell the server and make a quick buck. On top of that, the giveaways advertised are usually fake anyways, and some of these servers even act as a gateway to lure members into other, even more sketchy servers. Overall, the DonutSMP is still a pretty decent server. However, the disgraceful way they make their money is disappointing to say the least. If you enjoyed the video, then please subscribe.